Hey, this is Seismicgear bringing you The Specialist, Episode 1. Seriously, The Specialist, Episode 1 is going to be something I'm going to be doing every Friday. Is a Specialist bonus in Search and Destroy. Loads of fun. This first round was very slow, so I'm going to speed up most of this match, anything that's not going on, because I was looking for people half the time, because it is resistance, and you don't see people as often as you should on this map. You'll notice in this gameplay, all I do is check my corners, because I notice a lot of people in Search and Destroy don't check their corners, and they really should be. Like, if people just blind rush through a building or a doorway, and then they get shot, and then they complain about it, but they didn't even, like, look in any of their corners or anywhere that people would normally hide. So it's like, yeah, you got shot, you weren't paying attention, so there's that. Second round was much more successful. I think I got 3 kills this round. The gun I was using was the M4A1 Red Dot Suppressor. It's a very good gun, actually. I was really surprised when I first used it, and I got really addicted to it for this entire prestige, whatever prestige I was. I had a Scrambler and frag grenade. Then I was obviously running Specialist with Blast Shield, Scavenger, and I think Assassin. This is a really good class setup. I think I was also using dual Scorpions. I suggest using something similar to this, with a high mobility, you know, lower recoil, assault rifle. I had a few close calls this match. There's my first kill. Took me forever. Resistance. Let's talk about Resistance. Resistance is a good map if you know how to wait it out. But if you're not a very patient player, this is going to be a really long, boring game for you. Because Resistance is large enough in Search to where if people aren't rushing at each other, it's going to take a while to find them. Especially when people are camping in spawns like this guy right here. I'm very proud of that kill. You'll notice I spin around and reload these kills. I don't know why I was doing that. Probably because I'm an idiot. This was back, I think, when we were about level 15 as a clan. I'm really proud of where we've come so far. I was only 12th prestige at the time. Wow, that's not that long ago. I'm prestiging slowly. I need to level faster. I'm only level, I think I'm 17th prestige now, but I'm only like level 60 or something. I don't know, I'm getting there. I'll be 20th prestige soon. I was 10th prestige, then they added other prestiges and I was pissed off. So there's that. I don't know what Sean was using, or CaptainDadee for that matter. I don't know. They usually pick good classes for the most part. I don't know what that guy was doing. He was like, hey, shoot me, I'm crawling. I don't know. That guy could have... that's a bad place to hide and search, by the way, because they can get you from 2 different angles that you might not be able to see them from, the stairwell and then the other walkway that comes up from the stairwell. So you'll notice frag grenades. I threw lots of grenades for no purpose. Yeah, I took Ryder's kill right there, but I was trying to go for Specialist bonus, so all for a good cause. All for a good cause. AFK guys. Also, guys, when there's an AFK guy, as funny as it is to teabag the guy a couple times, don't take your chances with one. It's kind of newbie too. Because, like, I'm sure some of you have just walked up to a guy in the front of his face, you know, teabag him a couple times, then he'll knife you or shoot you, and you'll lose the game, and it's really embarrassing and funny, but you don't want to do that just simply because they could be there playing a trick on you, so you just want to straight up shoot them every time. You don't want to take your chances with an AFK guy. It's not worth the risk, in my opinion. I mean, I guess on Team Deathmatch or Domination, I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead, whatever, but on Search and Destroy, when you only have 1 life, you better be careful, and that includes not taking chances with an AFK guy. I think I get 1 guy here and then get a really, really close call. I almost die a lot. Yeah, right there. I almost died. I was really surprised I didn't. I have lots of those. You'll see in a lot of my Search gameplays. Other game modes, I just straight up die because I don't really care about my 1 life. So, but in Search, I definitely hide it out, and I'm a pretty patient Search player for the most part. So, I don't know, Search and Destroy is one of the better game modes. I just get sick of, one of the problems with Search is not necessarily the game mode, but the players. A lot of the players, you know, accuse you of camping in Search, and when you're watching an objective at all, that is not camping. That is guarding the objective, and anybody who says otherwise is wrong. So now, if you're in your spawn, and you're sitting there waiting for someone, that's camping. If you're in the middle, like house, for example, on Resistance, you're camping. But if you're over near A or B, remotely, even close to it, you're definitely watching the objective. So, I don't know what I was doing there, pulling out my Scorpions. I was thinking about shooting them, I think, to get the guy to come, but I knew that wasn't a good idea. There's another guy, so that guy's on, I'm pretty sure, because I believe he said something, and I shot that C4 in the ground because I didn't want to, like, walk past, and the guy be watching him blow it up, because that would be, you know, bad on my part. The Scrambler. The Scrambler does not have a big enough radius at all. It needs to be a little bit larger of a radius. Not much, may I mention, but just a little bit, because it's not a useful piece of equipment simply because it's too small. It's good for guarding objectives and objective gameplay, I suppose, if you really don't want them having UAV there. But otherwise, it's pretty useless and doesn't help you too much. The one in Black Ops was much better by comparison, anyway, in my opinion. So, yeah, if you have any suggestions or comments for the channel, please let me know, and I will consider them, like always. Remember to submit your gameplays for the top 5 of Mondays. So that will be, that's helpful. And there you go, specialist bonus, last second close call. This is Seismicgear, signing off, and I'll see you Monday.